Jahbarri, and I want to personally thank you all around the world for tuning into my show. I appreciate your support. Now, let's get started. My first guest is a 6th grader who enjoys dancing, drawing, and playing basketball. Welcome to the show, Ariel Malone. My next guest is a 5th grader who loves dancing, memorizing books, gaming, and listening to various genres of music. Welcome to the show, Devontae Underwood Jr. What never asks a question, but gets answered all the time?
Computer.
Okay.
A website or phone.
What gets wetter the more it dries?
Popsicle. Other foot.
What would your superpowers be?
Fire.
What color is your toothbrush?
Blue.
What do you use to cut the hair on a hairless cat?
Toothbrush.
Dream job.
Walmart.
What word is spelled incorrectly in every dictionary?
Dictionary. The definition. D.
What 2 things can you never eat for breakfast?
I can't just wake up and eat cake and I eat everything. Cake and ice cream.
What goes up but never comes down?
Not an air balloon. Like those helium balloons.
Great job, guys.
Thank you.
Great job.
Thank you.
Thank you guys so much for being here and welcome to my show.
Thank you for letting us be here and nice to meet you too.
Nice to meet you and thank you for letting me be here.
No problem. I've been hearing a lot of good things about you. Now, let's talk. There's so much going on in the world today, right?
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah, and bullying's even like a really big epidemic.
Oh yeah. Did you hear about the Slender Man?
No, I didn't.
In May 31st, 2014, where it were 3 best friends, 2 of them led the other in the woods, and they stabbed her 19 times.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Yeah, but she survived. That was the good part about it.
What was the reasoning behind it?
It was like they was taking advantage, and like she was told, I guess, and she didn't want to do it, but like they stabbed her. They must have been jealous, or she probably was looking better than them, or they were probably just jealous.
Yeah, and jealousy is one of the main roots of bullying because it can lead to people starting to like physically attack you and then also emotionally, mentally, and even like peer pressure is a way to get people to do stuff that they don't really want to do.
Yeah.
Now, what's your experience with some of the things going on in the world?
Well, my experience since I was in the caves, I always used to cry a lot because I was getting my feelings when people bully me. I talk about my shoes, I talk about my hair, I talk about my clothing, everything, and I just like didn't think that was really okay.
How did that make you feel?
It made me feel bad about myself.
What did you do to stop it?
I told my teacher, I told my principal, and I told my mom.
And that's one of the best things to do. I'm proud of you. One of the main things to do when someone's bullying you is to tell someone. The second you tell someone, 80% of the time they will stop. What do you think an upstander is?
I think an upstander is standing up for the person who's getting targeted by the other person.
Exactly. An upstander is a superhero, someone who's willing to stand up for others in need and also be able to stand up for yourself. What would be your definition of an upstander?
I like to stand up. For standing up for people who doesn't like know how to stand up, or they don't have any emotions to do to the other person or say anything or tell anyone. I like to stand up for that person because it's just gonna keep constantly happening and it's gonna get worse.
Yeah, because the main thing with bullying sometimes is when it comes to bystanders and someone that doesn't know how to like actually stand up for themselves. It's either through fear because they're intimidating them, or they just don't know who to actually turn to because they feel like they can't really turn to anyone because, oh, they won't believe me. But no, most of the time they will always believe you when it comes to a situation like this. Bullying is a very serious topic, especially in schools. Thank you guys so much for sharing your stories with me.
No
You're
problem.
welcome.
I'm glad to be here to give you guys a platform to talk about some of the stories of what's going on in the world. But on a positive note, let's talk about some of the good things. Because when there's bad things going on in the world, there's also really good things. Now, did you guys hear about the 14-year-old Jalea Harmon?
No, sir.
Jalea Harmon was actually a person who created this dance on TikTok called the Renegade Dance. It's a K-Camp's song.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, but when the dance actually started to pick up popularity, people really weren't giving her credit for it. Some people got millions of followers, and she was kind of left in the dust.
I saw that.
Yeah, and then when the internet started to pick up on, they were like, "Oh no, this person is actually the one who created this dance." They started to promote her and promote her and promote her. And originally, they were going to have just a few popular TikTokers who had copied the dance going to the NBA All-Star game. But after
Charli D'Amelio?
Yeah. And with the internet popularity and trying to increase Jalea's fame on it and give her credit, she was actually able to perform there at the NBA All-Star game. So she was able to do it with all the TikTokers, and she was the choreographer of it. Yeah, and even K-Camp even promoted her. It was like, this is the actual creator of the dance.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yes.
Very.
Now, what are your positive stories?
Like, it's this boy, 10-year-old, Kevin Little. So, like, during fires, people, they want to get out of the house immediately, or where they are. So, what happened was, it was this boy, Kevin Little Jr., him and his family was in the house. And someone set the house on fire. So, what happened was, everybody got out of the house, everybody escaped, everybody was safe. But then they realized they didn't have their 2-year-old cousin. So Kevin Little was brave enough to think, like, I can't let this happen. He was so brave. He went in the burning house.
Oh wow!
And tried to save her, but they ended up both dying.
Oh.
But that was good of him trying to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, the true bravery of actually dedicating your life to actually trying to help someone else. That is a really good thing.
Yeah.
Now, what would be your positive story?
My positive story, I have 2 friends at my school who are excellent students and excellent soccer players. They've overcome a lot because they have all A's. They stay out of trouble. They do anything they can do to get into college.
Dedication. How do you enjoy being on the show?
It actually feels great. It makes me comfortable sitting here.
How do you feel?
I feel really happy to be on the show, and I feel really confident so I can express my feelings.
So now that you know what an upstander is, are you both willing to become true upstanders?
Yes.
I want to thank you guys so much for watching my very first online episode of Stand Up with Jahbarri. I appreciate your support. I would like to thank both of my guests for showing up.
No problem. Thank you for having me to be here.
And always remember, no more hiding in the back. It's time to stand out.
Stand out with Jahbarri!
Thank you guys so much for watching my very first episode of Stand Out with Jahbarri online. I truly appreciate your support, and I'm glad to be a voice for many young people. That's why I dedicate this first episode to the young people. Because most of them feel like they don't have a voice, and I want to be the person that gives them that voice. And also make sure to tune in next week for the great, amazing guest we have coming up, Curtis Eubanks. I'm Jahbarri, and I'll see you soon.
Instead of B-U-L-L-Y, try B-U-I-L-D. Just build me. Just build